Welcome back to episode 4 of Can You Hear Me Now podcast. We're really excited about this one.
Yeah, we're buzzing about this one.
Because we're doing a topic that we know will just flow nice and naturally.
Yeah.
There'll be so many tangents, it's going to be so easy to talk about.
Yeah.
Because what is the topic today, Matthew?
It is Oliver, and I'm glad you asked that. It's football.
Football, just everything and anything regarding football. Because we can speak about this topic for as long as we want.
Literally.
If you don't like football,
switch off.
No, don't. don't stay. Please, where are you going? No, because you can just listen. We've got quite.
We'll try and make it inclusive.
Yeah, I don't know. Therapeutic voices.
Well, inclusive if you like football. Do you know what I mean?
Stay tuned. If you don't want to listen, well,
go and watch the Archers.
That's okay.
Listen to the Archers. Do you know what the Archers is?
No.
Do you know what the Archers is? Alright. Too early for a tangent, but I'm going to go for it anyway. The Archers is when you're in the car and the van, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a radio station, and they just do it's just actors just talking. Oh. So it's like watching a soap, but it's just audio.
Wow.
But it's just really like Victorian.
Yeah.
So it's like Oliver, oh no. What has Mark done? That's literally all the Archers is. That was a really bad description, but just
I'm so confused, but fair enough.
Google what the Archers is.
I'll search it. But yeah, if you don't listen, I'll watch. That's absolutely fine. But please will you just still comment and subscribe because we really enjoy doing these. And if you don't like this topic, then why don't you give us some topics to speak about?
Then you will do after this.
Because you will. Because we love football.
But as we mentioned last episode...
Keep going.
I don't know what Ollie's doing, but we'll get there.
I just had anxiety that I wasn't recording, but there you go.
Yeah. As we mentioned last episode, we said we'd get into football a bit more, didn't we?
Yes.
And we described a little bit to you guys about the game we have.
Yeah.
Or the game that we began. And I think we touched on how it began, where it began, and stuff.
So it began.
So it began. And and basically we just named nostalgic players.
I'm just so happy. I'm just smiling and laughing because I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah. We've got 4 episodes in and can finally talk about football.
Yeah, and episode 5 and 6 is just going to be this. That's what it's going to be.
But yeah, we could start off talking about this nostalgic football game that we referenced last episode. Last episode. So basically, I'll give the context if you've not listened to the last episode. If not, go listen to it on YouTube or Spotify.
Yeah, YouTube or Spotify. Link in the bio.
Yeah. So we was at the Lake District for a day, and on our way back, like an hour and a half journey, something like that.
You've got to kill the time, haven't you?
You've got to kill the time, and music, does well with that. But we obviously wanted to chat.
I tried my best on the music.
Yeah, it can be a rubbish DJ sometimes, but it's okay. He does music. So I've lost my train of thought. I'm too excited. We started just naming old football players that let's actually say they weren't world class.
No,
they were pretty much bang average at football. They were bang average at football.
They were bang average ballers.
Yeah, some would say.
But we don't want the world class ones because they're too easy.
Because it's boring. So old school player who's really good and wouldn't be part of this game is Thierry Henry,
Pele,
Dennis Bergkamp. You know what I mean?
Zidane.
Yeah, these players are all fantastic.
Youngberg.
Yeah,
Ashley Cole.
Lundberg maybe.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's more like nostalgic players who they weren't fantastic. So anyway, we was on the way back and we literally spoke for an hour and a half of all these players. And the excitement that I'm portraying now, we just felt in this car. We were so overjoyed.
It was just amazing. An hour of, what about...
Yeah, constantly. And then off the back of that, what else did we do when we got home?
We made a group chat.
Yeah.
Just for names.
Yeah, just so we know all the players that we said.
No other words, just names.
Just the names, in case we repeated them. So, the first ever example...
But...
Sorry, go on.
I'll say, we made sure we made it on WhatsApp, so if we did say a name twice, you can type it in and check. Because that's the... Right, so...
Anyway, so we don't have a lot of spare time, as you can see.
Sorry I've not got episode 3 and 4 out.
Yeah.
We've not had much time. We've been too busy naming Gavin McCann.
So yeah, an elite one is Michu. Michu is he's the perfect example for this game. He was a 1-season wonder.
At Swansea.
At Swansea City in the Premier League. He was so bang average.
It's a good start.
Michu. And then someone similar to him, I would say, is Amiyazaki. What a striker for one season.
Miyazaki.
Elite baller.
He was elite. Ali Al-Habsi.
What a keeper. It's just literally just going to be his name. We won't just name names for like the whole of the podcast. We'll talk about other football stuff. But it was just brilliant. So Bolton obviously have so many, like Ricardo Gardner, who's on the back of my top last episode.
As you mentioned.
Like Robbie Blake. Vaz Tay. Does Kevin Davis come under it?
No,
it's a bit
no,
too
we're
early.
not having.
Okay.
This is one thing we do is argue a lot. We get into big arguments because again we don't have much time on our hands.
No.
We definitely don't have enough time to just have petty arguments about if Kevin Davis should be allowed.
No.
We argue about. We can never agree on who should be allowed.
Yeah.
And a few players. What players did we get stuck on when none of us could agree?
Who was one? It's ones who were like they were good. Sorry, they were like, I guess bang average at the time, but became well known.
Yeah.
Maybe. So I thought, did someone say Barry Bannon?
Yes.
And I was a bit like,
because you just spent a lot of time. With
or maybe I said it and the other guys like are unsure about
Yeah.
that because Barry Bannon, if you know him as a footballer, he's the peak
Yeah.
elite bang average
Literally,
footballer.
you've never got more average.
Yeah, he's terrible when it comes to like Premier League football. Never made it, but Championship and League One level, elite.
Elite player.
But
Jamie O'Hara.
Yeah, he played for Spurs, didn't he? As well?
Yeah. Yeah. What you'll notice for this game is every like 10 or 20 players, Ollie will say, he played for Bolton.
Yeah, it's true. It's actually fact.
Yeah.
But there were just so many players. David Healy, Michael Chopra, Sean Derry.
Olaf Melberg.
Yeah, Olaf Melberg. Yeah, Jonathan de Guzman, Angel Rangel, just Swansea team. The peak for these games, the Swansea, Michael Laudrup, Brendan Rodgers team, and the Reading, Brian McDermott team.
Oh, Kevin Doyle.
Those
Dave
two.
Kitson.
Yeah. Steve Malbranck.
For Reading.
He played for Reading as well.
I think for Fulham.
But
And
yeah.
Sunderland.
Another player who we could mention, which could actually lead into another football story, Ben Watson. Does he not come with it?
No.
No.
Far too...
Oh, mad. Would he not in the future then?
I wouldn't put him in.
Who was in that Wigan team when they won the FA Cup? Talk to me about that, by the way.
2013 FA Cup. Wigan won. Espinoza. He was in it.
Yes.
Espinoza. We had a young McManaman.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Sean
No, Callum.
Callum McManaman? We have Gary Caldwell.
Wow.
We had Alcaraz. We had Joel Robles.
Emerson Boyce.
Emerson Boyce.
The leader of the
Maloney.
pack.
Kone.
DeSanto.
I don't think he played.
No.
He might have played, but he was there.
But that FA Cup, like, just talk to me about that. Yeah, I know you're not a massive Wigan fan, but
I was
like,
there for
obviously...
it, to be fair.
You went?
I didn't go, but I was there for the celebration.
Yeah.
When
How
they-
was that time like? Because I didn't live in Wigan at that time and I didn't really care. So what was Wigan like? Can you remember?
I think I was about 2013. I was 15,
Yeah.
maybe. It was really weird. It was like quiet all season because we were getting relegated, weren't we?
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Alright.
Sorry, I tried to mention that.
And then suddenly we just beat, like, we played third to, like, the quarterfinals was against Millwall.
Mm-hmm.
I think we won 1-0 at DW. And then it was up against Everton at Goodison. And we were like, well, we're probably done here, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to... We played for Everton in 2013. They had, like, Kevin Morales.
Oh, mad.
Tim
Cahill at that
Cahill.
point, yeah.
Don't know who was... Tim Howard in net.
Sylvan Distan. And,
Yeah, literally. And we had, like...
Leighton Baines at that point.
Yeah, Leighton Baines. And we beat him 3-0 at Goodison. And Jordi Gomez scored bottom left corner.
Oh, Jordi Gomez.
First time
some
shot.
left foot, by the way.
Some left foot, that.
Yeah.
To be fair, Callum McManaman in 2013 was like a prime Zola.
Zola, wow.
It's
Some comparison, that.
yeah, they're pretty much the same person. But yeah, it was weird. Then, well, we won. Like,
What was the feeling like when that header went in?
it?
It was just crazy. It didn't
Can't
feel
describe
real.
it. I've never felt anything like that again.
It's mad.
It was amazing. It was
Wow.
amazing. And then the bus came through the town centre, and you literally could not move in Wigan town centre.
Wow.
There must have been like 30,000 people.
It's just great because it's like such a working class town. Wigan,
Yeah,
like
literally.
that's just incredible.
But Wigan has always achieved more than you'd put.
Yeah, it's facts like rugby and obviously like the football to be put on the map as well at that time is really good.
And even in the recent years when we've like almost went into liquidation,
yeah,
and we've fought through that again. Look where we are now.
No.
Not lost a
really
game
like
yet
that.
this season.
That's
I'd
true.
like to say.
Well
Do you know what I mean?
done.
How about Bolton?
let me tell when you were saying that about obviously Wigan winning at in Wembley in 2013. I feel like I don't know if I mentioned it on an earlier episode when I introduced like I supported Bolton. I've told you about my Wembley trip to Bolton when I went watching Bolton at Wembley.
I'm not sure.
Semi-final. We played Stoke.
I don't think you are.
In that Stoke team, Matthew Etherington.
For Bolton?
No, Stoke team.
Oh, for Stoke.
Yeah, so it was
You
like Matthew
literally just said it,
Etherington,
that's Stoke.
Rory Delap, Peter Crouch at that time though.
Oh,
I don't
Cameron Jerome.
think so. Yeah, I think it was that. I think he still had Sorensen in net.
He was terrible.
And then Bolton, I think, still had. We were like on our way back down at that point, so there's still like Kevin Davis, but he was like 80-year-old at that point.
Yeah. That's his prime.
Yeah, I think we had Martin Petrov at that point. I can't remember.
Oh, Martin Petrov.
Yeah.
What a left foot he had. Was that before he joined City or after?
After. We had like everyone just near the end of the careers at that point.
Klasnic.
We had Nigel Reo-Coker at that point.
Remember Klasnic?
Yeah, he was elite.
Wigan were supposed to sign him, you know.
But what was I saying? So he's got this great memory of like, you know, Wigan winning the FA Cup 2013. They went to Wembley, they did the job. My only like kind of memory of Bolton at Wembley was I went there with my grandparents. I don't know when it was. Was it 2015? I can't remember. Doesn't really matter. We played Stoke in the semi-final. Everyone was up for it. And we was like, yeah, Stoke weren't that good at this time. We was higher than them in the league. It's like, mad, we're actually going to get a chance to get to the final. We got battered 5-0.
Oh, wow.
We was 4-0 down, I think, at half-time.
That is embarrassing.
Absolutely bullied. It was literally like, it was terrible. I don't know how old I was, but I must have been a kid. And just probably worst day of my life, crying.
Did that ruin some of your childhood?
Yeah, it did.
That match?
That was part of it. But
4-0. I went to see one memorable match for me was I went to watch Wigan against Man United at the Millennium Stadium in Cardiff.
Oh, mad. I don't remember that one.
2000...
Cup match?
Yeah. 2009?
Millennium Stadium, wow. Yeah, because he used to do cup matches there.
Yeah.
The final?
We lost 4-0.
The final?
Well, all I know is Jimmy Bullard was playing for us.
I bet he's playing in that kit that you wore last episode.
Yeah. No, he was. And Ronaldo was there. Rooney was there.
Was it a cup match? No.
It was definitely a cup match.
Must have been.
Well, yeah, it was a Millennium
So,
Stadium.
was it not a final then? If it was at Millennium?
We did not
Or a
get to any
semi-final?
finals before. There was no finals for Wigan back then.
No.
But yeah, I saw Ronaldo. I watched it as a kid. I watched Chelsea against Wigan in like 06. Arjen Robben for Chelsea.
Just like the old Chelsea team. I'm talking like the era of like...
Good Johnson. Damien Duff.
Yeah, they were good. I was more like Malouda, Kalou.
Yeah.
Like, obviously Drogba is elite baller, so it doesn't count. Drogba, Malouda, Kalou, that from
Gallas.
3. Sen,
Oh,
Ballack.
Makalele. We're going back a bit further there.
Makalele, what player?
When Hilario was only 35.
Paulo Ferreira at right back. Paulo Ferreira.
Oh, Paulo Ferreira. He's the one who broke Rooney's metatarsal.
Yeah. Julian Belletti.
Oh,
What a left back.
what a play. He never played him, but
Alex.
Alex, that
Big
right
balls.
top corner goal. Alex.
Some
Back when
screamer
Chelsea
red
had that
ball.
Samsung logo and that little red trim on the collar.
How much better were like kits back in the day?
Yeah, they were good.
It's just because, I think just because of the branding and the logos
Yeah.
it had, again, we're nostalgic. So,
Brilliant.
It's fantastic.
And nothing fitted back then.
no.
It's all dreadful fit.
Yeah.
Really bad fit.
Everything's muscle fit now. I hate it though.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy the muscle fit t-shirts now because I feel...
Do you want to talk about your Schalke top? Oh.
I bought a Schalke top, right? I bought it online and I was like, right, so I usually buy a size up in shirts because literally they all are muscle fit. They're not baggy anymore. And I got this Schalke top and I'm usually, I guess, a medium in tops maybe at a push.
Oh, I'm a large.
But I would say I'm more large now. And I thought, alright, I'll just get the Schalke shirt in large because it was a German one, so I thought maybe it'll be baggy. Came and it was like flipping
Muscle fit.
skin tight. It was like a thermal vest on me. Like, it's like
See bacteria on
literally
it.
skin tight. It was terrible. So I was gutted because I really wanted to wear it. But
It fits me perfectly.
yeah,
So-
it doesn't fit me. I'm gonna try and fit into it one day. But just nostalgic football, just brilliant. Like just that Sir Alex Ferguson era, just dominating English football.
Literally.
And the fact, like, it wasn't like he had the same 11, the same even squad.
Yeah.
Like, the whole year, he just changed it.
Literally.
Like, he had Ronaldo at the time. The strikers he had. Like,
Like
Van
Louis
Nistelrooy, Sahar,
Alan Smith.
Yeah, all these boys. Obviously, Rooney was a big one. Tevez, Ronaldo at a period. And then he ended up transitioning to Van Persie. Like, he developed with it as well.
I watched a video the other day, and it was like a 10-minute video on how pivotal Michael Carrick was for United.
Oh, elite baller.
What a player.
Only gets his respect now, though.
Yeah.
That's it. Because the thing is, of a holding midfielder, like, you know they've done a good job if they're not talked about.
Put it this way, if Michael Carrick was prime now, he'd be worth at least like 80 mil.
Yeah.
Literally. Michael Carrick played like what people think Declan Rice plays.
Oh, that's a great statement. Yeah, that should be the caption.
It
It genuinely should.
Michael Carrick's better than Declan Rice.
Yeah, Michael Carrick is what Declan Rice thinks he is. That's just facts, yeah. And Michael Carrick only gets the respect he deserves now because he's finished his career. Because so people look back at him and like, oh, Maddie actually was really good because he just did stuff kind of in the unseen in a game.
So simple.
It's just a brilliant.
He just split defences in half.
Fantastic.
One pass.
Yeah.
Vidic
and Rio at the back, deadly duo.
Vidic was one of the best defenders. Like he just go into any tackle.
Just that partnership, they just really complement each other.
He got studied in the head most games.
Yeah.
But he just went straight in.
Van der Sar in net as well.
Yeah, Van der Sar. Rio Ferdinand for me was fantastic, but when he made a mistake, he made a massive mistake.
True.
You always get them players, they're really good, and then there's just like 1% of the time they make absolute howlers.
And Gary Neville being the most like average player ever, some leader.
Literally, Gary Neville is one of the most average. I don't rate Gary Neville whatsoever.
He would say that himself, I reckon. Like,
no, people. I saw it. Man United's top 11 from over the last 15 years. Someone put Gary Neville at right back.
But who else would you put there?
I'd rather put Raphael.
No, I'd probably have Dennis Irwin they could put, but like
Dallo.
Yeah, no. But because he was a leader.
Alexander
That's why he was
Butler.
so good. But Alexander Butler. Who? Elite. Thomas Kuszczak.
Oh, Thomas Kuszczak is the most second keeper.
Yeah.
I think he was first for Brighton for a bit, wasn't he?
What was he?
He moved to Brighton after United, like 2012.
Yeah. Oh, when we were listing all the United strikers before, you know who we forgot? Chicharito. Javier Hernandez.
Oh, wow.
Mad. He was in the same bit with Van Persie, wasn't he? It was Van Persie, Chicharito and Rooney at that time.
Yeah.
As the strikers.
No, he was elite.
When they had that United kit with the V.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It was dreadful.
Terrible.
United have had some shocking kits over the years. They always have bad away kits as well.
Yeah.
United. Egg. Remember Egg?
That was rubbish. I just like remember Liverpool's old kits, like Carlsberg. To be fair,
the Gerrard era.
Football kits have gone downhill when they weren't allowed to have beer logos on them anymore.
Was that a thing?
Yeah, they've got rid of them now. Do you know when it used to be like, well, Celtic had Carlin.
Rangers had Carlin as well.
I don't know. Liverpool obviously had Carlsberg.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
I can't remember the rest. But
I'd never heard of that.
But yeah, because they had to get rid of it.
Why?
They just did. They initially took it off temporarily for like kids, like football shirts whenever they were bought. They didn't have that logo on. But they started it just generally now as well.
Flipping it, I did not know that.
That's good.
But yeah, no, I love a good retro football top. Man.
Yeah, you're going to start collecting them?
Yeah, I've collected tops on and off over the years, but I'm definitely going to get into it now.
Yeah. We was gonna get, we can say it on it, that gift we was gonna get for for Nader.
Yeah.
We was well, you mentioned it, what kit was it?
So for for a friend of ours, we won't name him. Nader.
Nader.
To be fair, it's been sold now, so sorry Nader.
Sorry.
I was gonna get him a 2006 Chelsea top with Didier Drogba on the back.
So good.
And then some.
It just, for a fact, it would have suited him as well.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Would have been fantastic.
Nostalgic team and players. Fulham's Roy Hodgson team.
What year was it?
When they had like Damien Duff playing, Bobby Zamora, Andy Johnson.
Oh, like 13.
Yeah, Clint Dempsey.
Clint Dempsey.
Absolute
you don't know where I'm from, bro.
Fred Hangeland.
Oh, Paul Konchesky.
Mark Schwarzer.
Nicky Shorey.
Oh, Nicky Shorey, what player?
Dixon there, 2-2.
To be fair, when you said him in this game, that was like, the game wasn't kind of slowly dying, but when we get to a point where we're like struggling to name players,
we Google them.
And then, and you came out with Dixon Atuhu, it just like revived the game again.
One of the best ones.
It was just like giving it.
Yeah, one of the best ones Ollie ever said was Wagner Love. That's a player. Yeah, and I was like, the one with the blue tints, and I was like, what? Oh, he did have blue hair. And then it was like,
who? Literally who though? It was like that. Just genuinely.
James Beattie.
Oh, mad. Genuinely. Mad.
James
Liam
Beattie.
Lawrence. Right mid for Stoke. Ricardo Fuller.
Literally.
Oh, that Stoke team when they came up with Tony Pulis.
It's brilliant.
Tony Pulis.
He always wore a hat for no reason.
Yeah, he looked completely different with his hat on and his hat off.
I've never seen him with his hat off.
Absolute yeah.
What a player.
I love that game. We genuinely could have just sat here for like an hour. Just
Ibrahim
naming all
Afellay.
Afellay, yeah. That Stoke team when they got like all the ballers. Yeah.
Not all the ballers, they got all the up and coming Barca players that were meant to be the next Messi.
Because they had Montoya as well, didn't they? The right back.
Yeah. Imagine literally playing in at the new camp and then you get the plane and you end up in Stoke-on-Trent.
Still.
And you're like,
It's terrible.
something's gone wrong here.
Madness. Wow. It was just like, I just love football.
Yeah, literally. I love how like Norwich and like West Brom just like go up and then go down and then go up, and I bet it's just such a roller coaster.
It's the same managers as well. Like, they
It's
just keep
Brian
changing
Horton.
them. Literally.
That's his name.
I don't know.
Dreadful team.
Norwich when they had like Gary Hooper and Steve Morrison up front. Where's Houlihan?
Where's Houlihan?
He still plays.
Oh, he plays for Cambridge.
Yeah, in League Two.
He's definitely on like what £100 a week something
Yeah.
at
I'm
Cambridge.
sure he's about 80-year-old now though.
He's like he's at 40.
Yeah.
Where's
But I
Houlihan?
think you said the good ones for West Brom. Was it like Claudio Jacob?
Yeah, Winston Reid. Not Winston Reid. That's West Ham.
No, it's still
Stephen Reid.
Yeah.
He's got a free kick against Wigan once.
Graham Dorrans.
Oh, Zoltan Gira.
Absolute baller.
Oh, what a player. Jonathan Greening.
Player. Wow.
Jonathan
Who did
Greening.
West Brom have up front?
Nicholas Anelka at some point.
They did. They had Robson Carney for a bit. But someone were missing, I feel, for West Brom. Oh, they had Side Berahino.
Oh, yeah. They had Jeff Hurst, if you go back far enough. Do you remember... Right. Robson Canu. One of those players to me. Is he still a free agent?
I don't know where he's at, to be
Do you
fair.
remember when he was a free agent, but he scored for Wales against like Portugal or something?
Yeah, yeah. For that World, was it
He's
World
been
Cup?
around for years, but he's just never been... Like, Malumbu.
Mm. Malumbu, elite defensive midfielder.
Who did they have in net back then?
Bowles Myhill.
Oh!
Bowles Myhill.
He's hurt.
What a keeper.
What a keeper.
So we played FIFA. Can we talk about FIFA?
Talk about FIFA.
Did you play Ultimate Team?
No, never.
No. You didn't? Wow. So how did you know Vagnall? You knew Vagnall from
FIFA, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't play Ultimate Team?
No.
No. Career mode was just elite.
Oh, I'm a career mode, like, ambassador.
I used to just love just getting as a League 2 team and just trying to get them back up to the Premier League.
Yeah, I got taken over once when I was Millwall, and I got like 400 million invested into them.
Absolutely brilliant.
So obviously, because I'm realistic, I just bought like David Silva off City, and he joined me. Came to Millwall. I offered him like 800,000.
He didn't come for money though. He's always wanted to play for Millwall. It's been a dream of his.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get the group chat up now. Do you want me to go through some
You
names?
can go through some
elite names.
Go right up to
John
the top.
Carew.
What a player up front for Villa.
Santa Cruz.
Rocky Santa Cruz. Bro, we've not even mentioned Martin Gantz Pedersen.
Oh.
He's like the elite player for this game.
Literally. Someone said Tony Hibbert.
Oh, wow.
What a player.
He's still about 80-year-old. He was 80-year-old for like 10 seasons.
Remember Gabriel Obertan for United?
Terrible. Played for Newcastle as well
He
for a
played for
period,
Wigan
didn't
as
he?
well.
Oh, did
Yeah, because he once, I watched it in a video the other day. He went to clear the ball out and knocked over the manager of the team.
Oh, dear.
Remember that? Daniel Higginbottom.
Oh, brilliant. Stoke.
Mark Antoine Fortuné.
Marc Antoine Fortune.
Yeah.
I think.
Liam Ridgewell.
Brilliant. Who did he play for?
He played for Birmingham,
And West
West Brom.
He played in America as well.
Yeah, he only did. That's why he's not been seen for a few years.
We don't really like football that much.
Oh, Niall Ranger.
Yes.
What a player.
Wow.
Do you remember as well, Peter Lovencrantz?
Yes, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jason Scotland for Wigan.
Some players, by the way. Some terrible footballers in this.
Ross McCormack.
Oh,
For
wow.
Cardiff
Leeds.
City.
Leeds as well, yeah.
Yeah. Becchio.
Bro, when I said Luciano Becchio, I was so proud
What
of
a
that
player.
one.
Literally.
Never played in the Premier League, but it was elite in Championship.
Someone put Nikola Zigic
Oh, Nicola
for
Zigic,
Birmingham.
Played
That's
for,
a shout.
played for Everton.
Did he?
Yeah, and played for Rangers as well.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, you're right, yeah.
Jalovic.
Someone put David Bentley.
Wow.
He moved to Spain, didn't he?
It was sad him,
He
didn't
didn't
he?
enjoy football anymore.
No. But he was good at Blackburn, though.
Yeah,
Bro, think of the wingers for this Blackburn team. Bentley and Pedersen and Santa Cruz through the middle.
Mad. Elad's Diouf.
That's literally like Salamane and Firmino. That three.
Matt Jarvis.
Brilliant.
Matt
Wolves.
Jarvis.
What team?
Benny McCartney.
McCarthy, the striker
Yeah.
for Blackburn. Oh, wowzer. Again, that would have been in that Blackburn team. Pedersen, Bentley, McCarthy and Santa Cruz. And David Dunn in midfield.
David Dunn.
That's some Blackburn
Can we
team, by
insert
the
a
way.
clip of David Dunn doing a Rabona?
Yeah.
How funny was that?
That's me on Mondays.
Oh, what a player. Flipping it. What else have we got? Clint Hill.
Oh, wow, that QPR team, by the way.
That QPR team.
Go through that QPR team a second. Who was in that, like...
Oh.
When they got taken over.
Yeah.
And they just bought everyone.
What year was it? 2013?
12, 13. Don't know. Just type it in, like Remy, QPR.
Yeah.
So like Remy. Because he had
Oh, yeah,
Jibril
I've got
Cisse as well, didn't they?
Danny Simpson.
Mad.
What a player. Who else have we got? Let's have a look at this.
They had Rio Ferdinand.
Robert Green.
Oh, mad, yeah, they
What
signed
a
him.
player. Armin Traore. Clint Hill. Nida Manua.
Oh, Nedum
Aaron Hughes.
Oh, mad. Nedum played for
Luke
City.
Young.
Oh, yeah.
He played for Villa as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Do you remember him? Max Emma. Youngster.
No.
I remember him. Asu Akoto. Played for QPR.
Really?
Yeah. At some
sure?
point. Ravel Morrison. What a shame.
I know.
What a shame.
Watch it. Literally, Ravel Morrison and Dele Alli are the same person.
Yeah, but Dele Alli just doesn't like... Well,
Yeah, he's not an idiot, but
yeah, doesn't get into
He
that
just-
much trouble.
don't believe his hype.
Sean Wright Phillips.
What a player,
right
by the
foot-
way. I'm sorry, the most underrated right winger ever.
Can we talk about how... So Sean Wright Phillips and Bradley Wright Phillips are the son of Ian Wright. But now Sean Wright Phillips' son is now a footballer and he's like 17.
Blow my mind.
That's the third generation.
That makes me feel old.
Why are Bradley and Sean Wright Phillips still 23 years old?
Well, Sean Michael is still playing for Chelsea on the right wing.
Literally. Carl Henry.
Oh, what a player. He was at Bolton for a bit as well.
Oh, what a player. Yossi Benayoun.
Oh, wow. Underrated. Ben Ayoun. Completely underrated.
Underrated. He played for Liverpool.
Yeah, but he was underrated when he played for him. He was so good.
Gary O'Neill.
Oh, wow. He played for Bolton as well.
So, as I said earlier on. Oh, what a player. Madibo Maiga.
Oh, the
Yeah,
striker.
yeah.
There you go.
Kevin Doyle.
Kevin Doyle. Was, are you going through the chat again, yeah?
No, I'm just
Oh.
looking at the QPR squad.
Go through the chat again. Do that.
Let me see. What have we got here?
It's just
Sebastian Quattar.
Oh, the Liverpool side.
Yeah, he's about
Class,
6'8". What else have we got?
For Uruguay.
Oh, you said him before, but Robert Earnshaw.
Yes, please. Yes. Some striker.
Oh, Chris Ewolumo. Just
Bro,
that squad.
That is my nostalgic starting 11.
Literally.
That is my strike force. Robert Earnshaw.
Someone's near just put Scott Parker
No.
in the chat.
Come on.
So that wouldn't be allowed.
No, it wouldn't. So many players you've
Yeah,
accidentally
that
been
would
putting
not be
there. I
allowed.
think someone put Mascherano once. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Play for Barca.
DJ Campbell.
Oh, mad, yeah.
DJ
He
Campbell.
played for QPR and Blackpool.
Diddy
as well.
Hanman. I don't remember him.
Did he have man? For Liverpool?
Yeah.
He can't go in that.
No,
In
no.
Champions League.
Do you remember? Oh, he was Dutch and he played for Liverpool. Left foot.
Dirk Kuyt.
No,
Oh. Andrea Varinen.
no, he was Ukrainian.
Dutch, you sure? Babel.
No, long hair. Left foot. Left midfield.
Who the
Oh,
heck
he has a really unique name.
Left foot. Oh, I don't know. I'll come back to it. Nedved.
Can't remember. Never. For Liverpool.
Great player, though.
Chris Eagles.
Oh, again, he played for Bolton.
So-
And United.
Did
Just
he?
saying.
He played for
No.
United.
Yeah, he came for United's academy.
Oh, mad. Someone's put Lee Cattermole. Did you?
Mm.
Stephen P. And
I'd put Lee Catamol.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, that. I think we're clutching at that.
Hey, he played for Wigan. Oh.
So he mentions it every 10.
Jonas Gutierrez.
Some player.
Yeah, no, I'd have him.
I think
I'd
he
have
would
him.
just.
See, I wouldn't allow someone's put Bakuna. Nada put Bakuna in.
Not for me.
He's literally like still 27.
Yeah, he still plays. You have to. I think part of the game as well, he has to be retired.
Yeah.
Or at least playing in like America.
Ian Hart.
Ian Hart, some left foot him.
Literally.
Wow.
Absolutely. Chris Boyd. Kenny Miller.
Me just on the Scottish football page. Chris Commons.
Oh, Bonaventure. You put Bonaventura.
Oh, that's terrible from me. That's a terrible shout.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's poor from me.
Ah.
He's a good baller as well.
He's like 33 now.
Yeah.
Bonaventura. Ventura.
Who did he play for as well as Milan? Didn't he play for Atlanta or something?
Yeah, something like that. Aquilani. He's a better shout. He played for Liverpool.
Bonaventura. How did I put that? I didn't think yes. Like, it's not the same energy.
Legit.
Some ballers. Anthony Stokes.
Yeah. He's not one for the chat yet, I don't think, but El Shaarawy. He will be one for the
I
chat.
think he will be one day, yeah.
Yeah.
He gives off similar vibes of like Affeline, Bojack, do you know what I mean?
Could have been, wasn't.
Yeah.
Plays in like the second
He was
team.
good on FIFA, El Shaarawy.
He was good. He looked good as well.
Do you remember that front three for FIFA?
Say
Doumbia.
that again.
Front three
Front
for
three for
FIFA. Doumbia, Ibabo,
Emenike.
Emenike.
Oh, 2014. Do you remember how like
That's it.
elite Hulk was?
Oh, wow. Michel Bastos. For
Oh,
Leon.
what a
Wow.
player. And thingy Gomez. Better too.
Oh, yeah. What about Nene, left winger, Brazilian? Oh,
I don't remember.
I killed it.
Remember Michel Bastos? Oh, you put Jeremy, he's French. Ali Adia.
Oh, mad, yeah.
What a player.
He'd play for Arsenal.
Gary Taylor Fletcher.
Not Blackpool team,
Yeah.
literally.
Stephen Fletcher.
Matt Gilks.
Eunice Kabul.
Some team. by the
David
way.
Nugent. What a
Wow.
player. Steve Finnan.
Wow.
What a player.
Can I just touch on my following of Bolton for a second?
Yeah.
So, like,
He supports Bolton.
I'm a big Bolton fan. I support him. That's why I've wore a Bolton shirt like for every episode so far because I'm really cool and I don't want you to forget. But the issue is now I'm gonna need to buy more Bolton tops because I'm now
we're a new era of Wigan or Bolton top.
I'm gonna need to buy them, and that's why the last episode that one was new because the other ones I'm wearing ones from like years ago which they just don't fit.
Well, I've got
you know?
I've got 4 variations of Wigan top,
Yeah.
maybe 5. You've got about 5 Bolton.
I've got loads. I've probably got more than that. Yeah.
Fair
There was an era where I got like the training tops and everything. Yeah, so I am 23 years old. But I've been following Bolton. So I watched them kind of like hit and miss when I was younger because you know when you come into football and it's like, oh, you follow your dad's team. Like that's kind of what the common thing is. But so because my dad's Scottish and he lives in Scotland, I'm not going to support Celtic with living in England with my mum. Yeah, exactly. Still want Celtic to do well, of course. So then the next best thing was like, okay, I've got my granddad and my grandma, who both, my granddad supports Liverpool and my grandma supports Bolton. So growing up, I never went to Bolton games and I didn't go to Liverpool games. So I kind of followed them both. And it wasn't till my grandma started getting a season ticket. At what point did she start getting a season ticket? From the relegation season. So I have watched Bolton from on TV, young age, being good in the Premier League, but actually watched them live at a stadium with a season ticket from the year they went down, which was 2012. So all I've seen is the decline of Bolton.
2012.
I've literally not seen like the good days.
Just
That's
1 year
it.
before Wigan.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
Is that when you had Wilshire on storage?
Well, that was the year before because they kept us up.
Oh.
Wilshire and Sturridge kept us up, and then we got rid of them, and then True Colours showed, didn't it?
Nah,
So yeah, I've followed Bolton now. Well, I've seen ticket over the last 10 years. Amazing.
that's insane.
Yeah, and I've literally just watched us. The highlight of my time following them would be when we got promoted from League One and we finished second, and the season when we stayed up in the Championship. You must know that when we got that last minute winner, Aaron Wilbraham.
What year was this?
It was only a few years ago. So David Wheater scored and LaFondra was in that team.
David Wheater was still playing a few years ago.
Yeah.
Well, you must have been
Do
old.
you not remember that? That was
No.
iconic when it comes to football.
I don't follow Bolton.
No, we was 3-1 down in like the 88th minute.
Yeah.
And we was 2-1 down in the 88th minute and we had to win 3-2 to stay up. And we ended up scoring 2 late goals. Pitch image and everything, brilliant.
Mad.
So that's my highlight of literally staying up in the Championship following Bolton. That's it.
Fair enough.
But we're on our way back up and I love it. And you're coming to a Bolton game this week, aren't you?
Hmm?
You coming watching Bolton tonight?
Oh yeah, literally tonight. Yeah.
He's tired.
We're going watching Bolton against Aston Villa.
And when this comes out,
It would have been a few weeks
we'll
ago.
have beat them 2-0
Yeah.
comfortably. I think Bodvarsson and Affeline would have scored.
I
So yeah,
do
2-0
not-
Bolton.
No, any Bolton players.
And I think Jared will be sacked at this point as well. So,
Gerrard's going to be sacked.
yeah, I'm just...
Well, no, sorry. I can't believe he got sacked
I
after that
know,
Bolton
can you
game.
believe it? Yeah. Bolton,
Yeah.
they played really well, Bolton,
Yeah,
didn't
they
they?
did play really well.
Did you enjoy the match?
It was alright.
The atmosphere was great, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was good. I paid £7 for a hot dog.
I
but
know,
it was
I can't
alright.
believe that, man.
Got in a fight with a teenager. Yeah,
It was brilliant. But yeah, so
that's good. What are we on?
35 minutes.
We'll
We've done well.
We'll do another 10 now.
Yeah, we're almost done.
But yeah. No, 35 minutes to be fair. We could cover football for another 3 hours.
Yeah,
But,
I was going to talk about like when England were at the Euros last summer.
Oh, okay. Well, we all met up with some friends, didn't we? And
We watched most
we
games.
watched like
didn't
the
we?
last 5 matches, not before.
It was a brilliant time. Just
But
how
I
like
won't lie, we got lucky. in the
yeah,
Euros.
with like the draws and stuff.
We got very lucky. But Maguire played really well, and I don't think anyone said that in a long time.
I know.
But
So-
no,
Yeah, Southgate's style of play was a bit like
it was
under debate
weird.
because we had 5 at the back and 2
Yeah.
in midfielders.
And then he literally like changed the age ratio in the squad from like 18 to like 25. It was really interesting. But no, the younger players carried the squad. To be fair,
yeah, they did.
like Saka was how old in the Euros? 18.
18, he would have been at that
Do you
time.
know how much, like what it's like to have that many people on your back,
Mm-hmm.
and you're 18.
Sancho played a bit of it. He was 21.
Sancho did well, yeah. Did Rashford get much time?
He got more than Sancho.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was Kane really that carried it, and Trippier.
Yeah.
Trippier had an
literally.
absolute standout tournament, didn't
Yeah. Just comparing Maguire from last year to now, it's so weird.
he? I know.
Euros, he was literally carrying the ball straight through the centre.
But it's because he had so much security around him.
Yeah,
And the United team, he doesn't.
it's true.
Because, like I said, they play with a back 5 and 2 other midfielders for England.
Yeah,
And
but
then
it's fine though because Wan-Bissaka's really fast.
and it's good though for United now because they've got Martinez who's like 2'3" next to Maguire, so it's brilliant.
I literally thought it was the same Martinez who played for Inter Milan.
The
I was
striker.
like, how much have we spent on him? Aye.
The
But yeah.
striker. Oh man, I was so gutted that final. By the way, when we lost on penalties,
Yeah.
it was just the worst feeling ever. Because you remember, we was all at Naders, weren't we? It was brilliant. There was must have been like 20, not 30 of us. If you include like Naders, like Dad's friends and stuff who
Yeah,
came.
there was about 30.
30 of us. We had food and everything. That was great time there, great atmosphere. And that was the same for up and down the country.
Yeah,
And then we bottled it.
literally bottled it.
But we're gonna win the World Cup in Qatar this year. 'Cause it's gonna be brilliant.
I really hope we don't bring Declan Rice with us.
Yeah.
Don't want him. Maguire, don't want him.
Would you take Ivan Toney?
No.
If you look at the striking options we have for England, Kane, Calvert-Lewin, but he might be injured.
Calvert-Lewin's not proven himself in over a year.
Precisely. So Calvert-Lewin wouldn't.
Yeah.
You've got Kane. Would you take Watkins?
No.
Exactly.
I'd say Ivan Toney, give him a chance.
Yeah, I think he's a different player.
Yeah.
I would take Kane.
And he used to play for
Wigan.
Wigan, yeah.
Oh, did he? No,
Yeah. So did,
wasn't he terrible for Wigan?
yes, he was dreadful.
Whoops.
So did De Gea.
Mad. You wish.
Oh, no. Actually,
De Gea didn't play for Wigan.
no, De Gea was close to signing for Wigan when he was like 16.
Was this on your career?
Hold
lad?
on. No, let me Google this. I'm pretty sure that is a thing. Do you know when you hear those like transfer rumours that almost happened?
They're in like the Match magazines.
That's it.
They're
Oh.
made up. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Did David De Gea almost join Wigan Athletic?
Yeah, I don't think he did. But Joe Robles was an elite Spanish keeper at that time. United ace David De Gea nearly joined Wigan Athletic on loan 13 years ago. Oh, there you go.
2009,
Fair
when
play.
he was 18.
Oh, wow.
There you go, because he was at Atletico Madrid, wasn't
How's his career got on?
he? He did alright.
You know,
He's rubbish now. But he did alright.
Terrible. Do you know what's mad though? I don't. It's a bit of a tangent. De Gea now for United under Ten Hag is needing to like be better with his feet. You know,
Yeah.
because all keepers need to be good with their feet now.
Right, I get it.
If you remember, when he came to United under Fergie, he was good with his feet. He was
Yeah.
just terrible as a keeper. So he's unlearned that, and then he's
Yeah.
flipping learn it again.
Yeah,
But
he's a fantastic keeper.
I just remember. I'm sorry. I'm just going back to the England thing. Just how good I was.
It was. To be fair, I don't really put all my heart and soul into football, so I wasn't that bothered.
It's just a different level it could have been if we'd have won that.
Oh,
It's been so different. We'd have been off work the next day. The country wouldn't have.
you had to go back into it the day after, didn't you?
Yeah, it was terrible. I was so deflated. Everyone who came in was deflated. I'm meant to just smile and be like, "Hey, welcome to the grocery."
He's just 7 shot.
Yeah.
Oh, go do it, you won't.
The most depressing thing was going into work the day after, and we had all like the England like
Oh, check
bunting
that,
up and
rip
everything.
that down.
And I'm like, get off from England topping.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was terrible.
that's dreadful.
Is there a team you really want to go and see?
Oh, In the UK.
Just in the world.
In the world. Yeah, well, I'd love to go to like obviously like Allianz.
Arena.
Go and watch
Bayern.
Bayern, like Nou Camp.
Yeah.
All the big ones. Bolton tonight.
San Siro.
Yeah, San Siro. Turkey have a really nice like they throw like
Mixed grill.
mixed grill.
They have really good fans, don't they?
Yeah, they just like I'd love to get a flare thrown at.
Literally.
I can't wait. I'm just hearing people banging drums.
Yeah. And Galatasaray is really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that Turkey?
Yeah, that's Turkey. Yeah.
Dortmund, like they've got that big yellow wall of fans, don't they?
Yeah, just all the big ones, really.
That'd be good. So would I. It's just a different level to watching Bolton. I just love to go to a Champions League match, to be honest, and watch anyone.
I'd love to see like Haaland now
Live. Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
That'd be really good.
That'd be brilliant.
You got any more like closing players we can say before we end the video?
Oh, just write a few on.
Yeah, I think we should. Adam Lafondra, by the way.
No.
Adam Lafondra's in that team.
No, how old? He still plays, doesn't he?
Mad. Do not say he's not in it.
I wouldn't put Adam Lafondra in.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Would Adam Lafondra be in your nostalgic game?
Right, who's
Let us
put? Neither put Yaskalan in.
No, but if we're not Northern,
Okay.
he would be in the team.
Yeah, but we aren't all of them. This is our group chat.
True. Careful. Steinson.
Peter Odd and Wingy.
You see, right?
No, don't.
Does he?
Yes.
Does he?
Yes.
Odd and wingy.
Yeah.
Why?
He because he's nostalgic. He's nostalgic.
Yeah, to be fair, I'll give you it. But so does Jasklan. Come on.
Brian McBride. For
Oh,
Fulham,
wow.
The American.
Fulham.
Brian McBride. Huh?
Thanks.
Someone.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Akinfenwa. Terrible shape.
Yeah, that does
Because
not
he's
go.
just so well known, even just through FIFA.
Literally.
Like he's just known because I don't know. It was
He's
KSI.
he's a bigger celebrity than as a footballer.
Yeah, it was KSI that got him well known, wasn't
Yeah, literally. Someone's put. I've never heard of who's Stephen Davis.
it? Fulham. Played for Fulham, Stephen Davis.
What
Yeah.
position?
I feel like right wing. I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Craig Gardner from Villa.
Yeah, midfielder.
He had a shot on him.
He did.
He had a shot. Alan McGregor. No. One of our mates. He's put Daniel Agger.
No, he doesn't. He was literally centre back.
Just
for
put
Liverpool.
Fernando Torres.
Fernando Torres.
Just put Fernando Torres at that point.
No, he wouldn't go in.
Tony Fullerton.
Can't do that. But yeah, say a couple more and then I think we end it.
Oh, a couple more. Okay.
Who? Oh, okay. Gabby Agbonlahor.
Yeah, Yakubu. That's one I'm not having.
Yakubu.
We're not having Ricky Lambert. No.
Are you mad? Really?
He's so well known. He's not nostalgic. He literally joined Liverpool 5 years.
Is he going it in 10 years?
Yes.
Right, okay. So he does end up in it. That's
Yeah. Vince Grella.
You need to finish strong.
Oh,
Michael Chopra.
finish strong. I'll go with Dennis Romadol.
Who?
Exactly.
Who?
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
You don't know Dennis Romadol?
Yeah, I have no idea.
The Denmark
No.
guy who used to play for Charlton.
No.
John Walters.
Pascal Chimpbonder.
Olaf Injana.
Who? Benjana.
Oh, wow.
Benjana. I think I know.
Alright, I'll end on. This is my last one. This is an elite one. Stuart Parnaby. Don't.
Stuart who?
Parnaby.
Barnaby?
He played for Middlesbrough.
I don't know about.
Oh, I'll
Sorry.
try again.
It's not going well, is it?
Oh, it's not going well, this. Who have we got? Okay, that's a good one. Maxi Rodriguez. from
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Finish on Maxi.
I'll finish on this, and it's just outrageous. Someone in our group chat, I won't name who, Brad, has put, and we'll end on this, Daniel De Rossi.
Oh no. How does he go in it? Man that plays for Roma.
He retired like 2 years ago.
He's an absolute baller.
One of the
He
most-
played Champions League football. He played in Italy's national team. I'm sure he's the captain.
We gotta leave it on
I
that.
think we do.
But
This
yeah.
was brilliant. We'll probably do another football episode again another day.
Yeah.
But this is brilliant. you happy for me to close it?
Yeah, go for it.
As always, just please, just continue to support us. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our socials and other channels. We're also on Spotify, so we'll see you guys very, very soon.
Peace.